Hi, Scorpio. Scorpio need to know. 10 of Pentacles, good for you. 10 of Wands. Okay, so we got some eight of Swords. Some change here. The Lovers, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Look at this. Swords. 5 of Swords. No, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. 10 of Wands. That change. The Sun. It could be Leo. And King of Swords. That could be Gemini. All right. Okay. All right. So you're taking the long view on things here. Trying to look at things objectively, realistically. You're coming out of your funk here. It's this 10 of Wands. This 10 of Wands for Scorpio. Whoopsie. 3 of Swords. That's why you're coming out of your funk. Because you're like, well, alright. Kind of knew I was headed, or this outcome was a possibility. And it could be that there was all this effort, and for what? You know? It's this 8 of Swords here. Yeah, it's with his 5 of Swords. It's 5 of Swords. Ace of Wands. It's this 8 of Swords. Knight of Cups. It's this snooze you lose. What's this Sun card about? Oh man, Scorpio, this is too little too late. This is High Priestess, Pisces, or Cancerian. So you've got somebody thinking about you. This is, and they're not telling you why, because you're like, no. But maybe you've asked them to not. Maybe you've asked them not to talk to you or tell you. This is someone coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is a little bit too late. They should have made their plans or intentions known because and now they can't, right? Because now they can't pursue because of the pandemic. What's this Lover's card about? Scorpio. 5 of Swords twice. See? Now you're mad. Now you're mad. Uh-oh. Okay. I should not be laughing. It's just King of Swords. It's just that it's the... It's King of Swords. It's King of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah, because now you've gone into that whole... It's like, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. You're not... It's like you'll take only so much... Because you don't take your loyalty lightly. So when you're loyal, when you commit, when you do it with the long view, you do it with seeing something through with an intended outcome, because you're like, let's be honest, I'm a Scorpio. I'm going to get us there. We're good. But you need to have my back, and you need to trust me, and you need to, like, I hate to say do as I say, but if I'm going to do this, you got to tuck in behind me, because I'll get us there, but I don't want to have to turn around, chase you, and drag you forward. I will do this, but you need to be... And so... they waited too long. And how that translates to you is they took your loyalty and your attention and your gift of, your generosity, all of that for granted. What's this? And I hate that this keeps going back to the same type. It's like you gain some ground and then here they come again. They need to stay away and leave you alone. What's this King of Swords like? I don't like that. Knight of Wands. That could be Leo. This could be Leo. I think the sadness here, Scorpio, is that all this time and work invested on what you thought was the long view was actually someone that just kind of wants to keep things the way they are and only kind of does that whole, but I was gonna, when they feel you kind of getting fed up and having to make some decisions. And you see that now and you're just like, it's never gonna happen, is it? It's never gonna happen. I let you back in, I believed you, I let you sweet talk me, I let you say the things, and I listened to you and I actually thought. And it's not going to happen, is it? Because you like it the way it is. You like things kind of staying the same and us kind of being secretive and in the dark. and kind of unsure, and we meet when we meet, and there's this mystery to our connection. There doesn't need to be. This is you wanting the long view on something, and this isn't someone going, why do you need the commitment and the paper and the words? Why can't you just know, like I do, that this is, oh, shut up. And now you're mad, and you're like, ah, no, you did it before. Don't come trying to sell it to me again. It's not going to happen, and you're lucky I don't sting you. But this is you, again, we got the Five of Swords here. This is you like, and honestly, there's something about this type of person or this person, because you keep thinking it could be different, or if you shift over here and you maneuver it this way, if you position yourself over here, then it'll affect a different outcome. And part of it is based on what they tell you. They might be saying, well, I've just got to do this, or I've just got to do that, and it's like, enough. The thing is, though, is that I think in your effort to kind of move on and get some distance from this, you might be really seeking out, particularly online, you might be wanting to kind of just get anybody else in front of you other than this person. So please be careful. Now is not the time to be reckless. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but just as a reminder, because it could be that you're just so done with this that you really want to get somebody else in front of you immediately, or to distract you if nothing else. And that's understandable. It just, now is not the time to be reckless. So, but this is about cutting off communication, because round and round we go. Honestly, round and round we go. I hate that idea that there's this, yeah, but you and me, we've got this connection. But connections have to be maintained, and they have to be fed and nurtured. It can't just solely be based on mystery and attraction and all that, because that fizzles, you know? And it can't just be based on that, because been a lot of effort on your part, and you're like, this is nuts. It should never have to be this hard. And I'm someone that'll do the work. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're saying. Like, I, as a Scorpio, I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm no slouch. I'll get us there. But I've been the only one trying to get us there. You've been doing this stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. This feels like 6 months ago. This feels like somebody got back in there, and you're just like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? Like, you're mad at yourself more than the person, because you feel like you fell for it again. Because this is that whole, someone said the term love bombing. So they withdraw and they breadcrumb, and then they love bomb when they see you making decisions to walk away and look for something different and better and new and forward thinking and moving on. Here they come. You're like, you've got one, I've got 9. Don't come past a certain point with me, or And I don't like making it sound like, the violence, but it's come to that. But there's frustration here at the effort, and you're seeing things clearly. This is perspective for you. But there's a lot of effort on your part, and it looks like minimal on their part. And they can't really do what they want to because of the distance or the social distancing. So it's probably a lot of online contact right now that you're trying to manage. And that's why it's best to not, because this person gets under your skin. They say things the right way. You get hooked back into that long view that you thought you could have with them. No, give me the phone. Give me the phone. let me type something. Let me say something. Can't do it on camera. I won't be monetized. I don't mean to make light of it. I'm frustrated that it's come. And it could be that, it's a different round of Scorpios with the same situation. Maybe the Scorpios that are listening to this, you were there 6 months ago, and this is like, oh yeah, I did make the right decision, because look, here it comes again. It could be that this is incoming. But for the Scorpios that I'm reading for, it feels like there's frustration more than anything else. I mean, you're pretty clear-headed about it, but there's frustration because it feels like they got to you again. It feels like this is someone that you've been kind of, okay, and then here it is, the 3 of Swords again, because you're like, dang it, I fell for it. I should have kept a clear head and not allowed any contact, which is what you're going to do now. But this person, blamed Ronageddon, or they blamed other things as to why they couldn't get to you, or they just weren't sure that you would, I thought about you, but for some reason that kind of makes sense, or had an impact for you, and then the shenanigans start again. You're like, God bless it. But this is like, not again. And you're nipping it in the bud. No love lost here. Forward movement. Eye on the prize. But there's frustration that they got to you again. What else for Scorpio? For Scorpio. The difference here, though, is okay, yeah, Page of Swords here. The difference here, though, is that you're not falling down a rabbit hole with it. And you're, again, ready to move on just for the sake of moving on. Like, it's not a bad idea to just avail yourself to other opportunities. It doesn't have to be other people, but just keeping yourself busy and following things that interest you. It could be people, it could be because you're just like, I'm not going to be one down again. I'm not going to be waiting for that offer from you again. I'm not going to do it. I did that before and you stomped all over it. I'm not doing it again. I'm going to be out there making new things happen for myself. As you should. They didn't know what they had. Also for Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this kind of is about that allure that the wait would be worth it, that all of this time spent would be worth it because of the stability that once you got there that you could have. That's always going to be in question. That's always going to be messed with. That's always going to be just out of your reach with this type of situation or person. I mean, this could be a job. This could be a family member you're wanting to heal things with. No, we got the Lovers here. But things aren't going to change. You're thinking that this is the stability that you were working so hard for and waiting patiently and that this was going to be the end result finally, eventually. This is just things not changing. This isn't even moving. This is someone in a very secure position not giving up anything. This needs to stop being the person you're dealing with and start being you. You need to be the one not giving up anything and not changing your position. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. That needs to be you. This could be Taurus, by the way. Okay. Your person is stubborn. We got Moon reverse. Hallelujah. Moon reverse. Queen. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Well, okay then. All right. So then you are out of this. You're like, no more uncertainty. No more shenanigans. No more telling me one thing and doing another or not coming through. I see clearly now. I'm not uncertain anymore. I'm not falling for it. And you're making the practical decisions on practical choices, and this is your self-esteem intact, your security intact, your long view intact. This is you giving it to yourself and not waiting on somebody else to give it to you because you see things. That's that Nine of Wands here. You see things clearly now. You've been through it. You've come out the other side, and you're stronger for it. No more insecurity and uncertainty. This is firmly feet planted on the ground and making the best decisions for you and your self-care. Boom. Thank you. Okay. I like that. I mean, I'm really glad for that because I'm glad that this was not purposeful. I didn't want you to just be like, well, I just need someone else in front of me and leave it at that. It's like, no, you're on your way there already. It's not a plan. You're actually doing it. You're making the decisions. You're not putting up with abiding with the shenanigans or the secrets and the deception. No. This is seeing through it and making decisions, seeing things clearly, practical decisions. Okay. I hope this was helpful, Scorpio. I hope to see you in the next reading.